We just watched you completely drop the ball.
Shut up! At the end of like, almost when I was about to get 3 stocks, I almost just SD'd on purpose just to get it done with. But then I was like, all right, let's just start trolling. I took another like stock and a half.
Ask the Lucy is just ending it on purpose. I'm done. You marked your words. Well, the thing is you gotta make sure you're not at least 3 stocked, and then you can just Then you can just bounce.
And I got the side B off stage, and then the stage text. I was like, all right, I went out with style.
There is a bright side. You got a medal.
I got a medal, and a little bit of payout. I don't know how much, but a little bit of payout.
$4.
A little bit more than $4. There's a big
$6.
pot here. There's like $1,200 in a pot.
$6.
So people come out to Youmacon.
$6.
6?
$7.
16?
$750.
Oh, we got good music coming up for Battlefield right here.
This is the worst Battlefield choice you could pick.
Wow. So
next to like the Spirit Board campaign song.
All right. Actually, that kind of slaps.
No, just like the walking around on the Spirit Board, they just suck.
So in player 1, we have Aquatic here. He's a Fox main. And against Blade with his Lucina. Lucina Young Link main. But we're going to see game 1 here on Battlefield. And I do think against Fox, Lucina is definitely the right pick instead of Young Link over there.
Absolutely. Young Link, traditionally a zoner, likes to just kind of box out his opponent, keep them suffocated underneath the bombardment of annoying-ass aerials, to say it. But Lucina here won't have to deal with Fox's rush down as hard as Young Link would. And we've only seen this Lucina once, and that was against you when you played Rob.
Yeah. It's a good Lucina.
And Aquatic's here.
Lucina does a great job just putting around like a giant space of just Blade in front of them that like, it's going to be very hard for Fox to get even with like the soft airs and stuff that like they're going to be looking for.
I see what you did there. A Blade in front of them. Because Lucina has a Blade!
Thank you, Lucina. Anyway.
Aquatics has been a few times on this stream. Consistent player from Michigan.
Okay.
And we saw a super strong showing against Magister with a couple heartbreaking SDs, and I'm just happy to see him back on stream. And I want to see what he is able to do.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, Aquatic is not PR'd in Michigan, but Blade is. Blade is ranked 15th right now. So right now we are keeping, even though that's really good for Aquatic, especially coming in like a top 8 after you do have like a whole night to rest. You can practice up, kind of figure out like what your matchups are going to be, like watch your VODs and everything.
Ooh, nice weight right there on that up B. Oh, for sure. Like, and I mean, that's so important for like an uppercomer, and not just like that, but like this has been like a great tournament for him as well. You know, that's what you really want to see, is you want to see players that have been on the up and coming, that have been putting in the work, putting in the grind, and they're finally seeing the payoff here. And that comes with having the lead right now against the PR player, and we're going to see if he can extend this and keep it and pull it through all the way to the end of the set.
Good recovery. I like that a lot. But it's all about how is Aquatic going to get this kill, because he was going for like a narrow shield a little bit ago, but like none of that will ever work on Lucina. So
nice going low.
I guess baiting for grabs is probably the way to do this right now.
I think soft nair into up smash would still work, but I mean just getting off stage.
It definitely would, but landing a soft nair on Lucina is so hard compared to most characters.
Absolutely. It's just going to be a matter of, can you whiff punish, can you catch bad landings on shield? Like, it's about patience and not rolling in.
Speaking of whiff punishes too, like Blade's doing a great job, like really not leaving himself open to that, because a lot of his like aerials are all faded back and stuff, and he's using this and kind of keeping super safe. Compared to Aquatic being a little bit more aggressive, has really gotten like the Blade back this lead that he started to drop a little bit in the stock.
Got the drag down, but didn't get the follow up. Sadly, I don't think he expected it. Yeah, and it's been going super back and forth, and we've been watching just really good spatial recognition on Blade's part, but also really good cross-ups and like spacing on shield in regards to Aquatic.
Yeah.
He has been super good on being careful, because you don't want to get hit by that up B. You don't want to get grabbed. I mean, getting grabbed actually doesn't really matter at this higher percent. Like, you're kind of fine with that, but...
What are your thoughts on Battlefield for this game 1?
I've seen enough Melee, I've seen enough PM to know that this is where it always goes. This is essentially just Fox Marth, except...
I know Foxes love this stage. Lucina's though, like, I can't decide. Like, I feel like with the ways that Aquatic, or sorry, that Blade is winning a lot of these neutral interactions, the longer stage would help him more. Like FD, PS2 and stuff, but it's also something to look forward for like all the future games in that set.
I kind of view it as the fact that when it comes to covering platforms, Fox relies more on just like his drift and his movement and kind of just, you know, but like Lucina has such strong tools for invalidating the uses of platforms that you take that option entirely away from Fox. So now he can't even really use the platforms as safely for movement. Nice.
Ooh, beautiful pair. Oh, that wasn't enough.
That was absolutely beautiful.
A little bit of flip
Last stock right now.
But
yeah, like Lucina.
wow. Was it, I think it dropped
Awesome
the shield, if
read
I'm not
right
mistaken.
there. Yeah, oh, for sure. But yeah, like Lucina can cover all those platforms with like up tilt and up air and stuff. So Fox just shouldn't be going there because Lucina can just get so much from covering them in comparison to Fox. That's how I view it.
Then again, Blade wasn't able to edge guard Aquatic all that much because like Fox has so many more different like recovery options, like recovering to one of two platforms or the main stage or going low in Firefox. And I feel like his mix-ups on every single time he recovered, like one, he did do a little bit more of the low recovery more than often than not, which is a little bit harder to edge guard. But generally, he was very safe, like recovering the entire game.
Well, absolutely. It does definitely open up a lot more options. Ooh, running it back. It does open up more options for recovery for Fox. But I think the beauty in that is that out of any character that can edge guard high recoveries with Fox, Lucina would be the choice.
Yeah.
Big ass sword to stop the side B. Big ass up air to stop any of the landings. Like, she is going to be the character. Ooh, nice weight right there. Aquatic has had just really, really good air dodges right now. Ooh, nice recognition from Blade right there and just watching the shield.
Aquatic's real. Oh, perfect. Oh, okay. Oh, that was so close to a really great conversion. I would have liked that. I don't know if it would have killed, though. Yeah, it wouldn't have.
No, but it would have looked cool, and that's important.
You know, honestly, like you say that, but it's kind of a true thing because sometimes you stalling your opponent, it can shake them up just enough to kind of falter the gameplay for the rest of the match.
Absolutely. And Aquatic taking that first stock here. See how Blade can answer back. Ooh, catches the weight a little too long on edge. Blade had great recognition right there, just kind of waiting it out. Because a lot of players, like, Lucina has so many strong options for keeping you off stage and not letting you back on the stage once you hit ledge. But, like, you can't wait because you're not going to be able to react to it.
Nope.
Ooh, nice empty hop grab right there. And that's what we were talking about with the platforms earlier.
Juggles, yeah, that whole up tilt is like almost the entire platform, like you said.
Same with the up air. Like that's cheap.
Oh, just a little short there, but this is the first time for the game so far that Blade has kind of had like definitely more the advantage where first stock was really all Aquatic.
There we go. Good patience right there from Aquatic too. Blade is so good at putting up those walls. But Aquatic's been able to sneak in, so I think Blade needs to figure out what they can do differently to keep him out. Fox is one of the best, you know, rush down characters in the game, so it's a matter of making sure that you're keeping your walls fresh. And right now, Aquatic has just been slipping in a little too much. Nice.
Oh,
almost got the edge guard, but the fades from Aquatic kept it from happening.
I don't think there's a way Blade could have gotten that without like SDing or something.
Oh, that is so unfortunate. The trade, now an entire stock, or actually they're even, what the hell? I guess, yeah I guess not a bad trade then.
So good for Blade.
I thought there was a full stock difference. Thank you. Blade putting up that wall again. Aquatic has been doing such a good job finding himself on Lucina's, the back of Lucina's shield, and that's exactly where Fox wants to be. But Blade waits out those up tilts, punishes accordingly, and has been able to pretty much suppress a lot of Aquatic's, like, early percent, like, combo game because of it.
I do want to see, though, like, Blade in general hang out a little bit more beneath the Battlefield platforms, kind of get rid of some of those approach options that Fox has. Because until now, he's been kind of staying more center stage, which is kind of working out for him, but it's like, why give Fox more options than it, like, should have?
Nice up smash. Leading up to that, we saw also, like, I mean, Did you see like how he was catching those air dodges? Yeah. It was just like a wait, but he got the same read like 3 different times on Blade right there. All to catch those landings and end up putting Lucina in disadvantage over and over and over again. All right, what do you think needs to happen?
So let's see. Fox is up 2-0. It's not working out for Marth. What's happening there? So the tall blast zone is significantly helping Lucina, I feel like, because there's a couple times there in both games where up smash or like up air or something like that would have killed, but it just barely didn't. And I think that kind of helps keep Blade in the game. So we need to see another stage with tall blast zones. That's the first thing. 2, like, I would have liked to see him play a little bit more under the platform. So honestly, like, I would have possibly suggested Battlefield, but since he's not really keen to that, or maybe he just didn't feel comfortable with that kind of approach to a game, we need probably less platforms because he's really good at kind of stuffing out Fox's approaches like that, even if they do have access to down air.
And we're seeing
like
Aquatic play super, super grounded unless he's crossing up with Nair because Blade has pushed too far forward.
Yeah.
So I don't think Blade really knows how to take advantage of those platforms.
It's true.
Or maybe it's the fact that Aquatic was just not giving him those chances. But now we're seeing a character change and a stage switch. Both, I'm not sure if I agree with the character switch, but I mean, if you know, you know.
Yeah, his Young Link was very good. We've seen it numerous times on stream like this weekend already.
I agree with the stage pick.
I do agree with the stage pick, but like I agree with it, especially for Lucina. I'm not decided on Young Link yet though, because like higher blast zones, good against Fox. Smaller side blast zones, perfect for all the forward smashes he was getting, which he was getting tons and tons.
Absolutely.
He's good.
Wonderful get-up attack to keep yourself
safe.
Oh no,
he was way too far.
This is not looking good for Blade. That SD was so heartbreaking. Now getting the cross up.
What's the punish? Nothing. But that being said, the stage still does help Young Link in a way that like his like carry-off combos into like up B finishers at the edge are really, really solid, and Fox is definitely can like fall to them. Oh my
wow.
God. Use of
was that the footstool?
Yes.
Wow.
Conversion? Nope.
Good patience right there for Aquatics. Ended up getting in. It's so hard for Blade to be able to like sufficiently put up the projectile walls just with the threat of how fast Fox is.
The thing we're seeing here the most is that it's going to be tough for Blade to get these kills, and I can't see how Young Link can do this compared to Lucina.
No, I don't know if I agree with this. I understand that this is his main, that this is the character he's got to feel the most comfortable with, but at the same time, like, character choice is just nice there, right there to get back on. And like you see right there too, with just like the boomerang, just like right on shield, like there isn't an opportunity for you to just space out your projectiles to make traps. I guess right there, because Aquatic decided to laser, but.
He'll be back in though, no time. Like he's already there on a shield, you can't get the projectiles out.
Yeah.
Like Blade is a player that's losing hard to pressure, even when he didn't play Young Link. And the fact that Young Link loses even harder to pressure than Lucina, it's just like, it's making your weakness as a player that much harder, I think.
And your wall is not as efficient as a sword because it's all based on whether or not an opponent can move around you. And there we go, we see the third almost kill happen right there.
But that was also because of the stage pick too. Great top blast zone against Fox.
There it is. Just the whiff punish right there and a really solid takeaway from Aquatics, winning 3-0 over Blade. Enjoy your PR win.
Great job.